Hey guys, this is Gus from Hardware Unplugged, and today we're going to be unboxing the Dechanic Control Mousepad. We're going to be unboxing it, comparing it with other control mousepads, and talk about the controversies behind this mousepad, and let you guys know my initial first thoughts. With that being said, let's begin. Hey guys, this is Gus from Hardware Unplugged. Before we get started, please hit that like button and that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. So we're gonna go ahead and start opening the Dechanic Control. I got really curious about this mouse pad because I heard there was a controversy with the Dechanic Control and the Mousepad company Mousepad. Apparently, from what I've seen and read online on Reddit, they both use the same surface. So I'm gonna be unboxing and using this mousepad from here on out until I get my Mousepad company mousepad. It's on the way, so I will be comparing those two in another video. But for right now, let's unbox it, compare it with other surfaces like the Equate Plus and G640, and give you my first initial impressions, give you the dimensions and other useful information like that. So let's begin. So yeah, apparently from what I've read and heard, they use the Mousepad company and the Dechanic use the exact same surface, and the Mousepad company is making it seem like this is some new technology they came up with. And yeah, I'm gonna be trying the Dechanic Control for a while, and just so when I get the Mousepad company mousepad, I'll be able to compare the two and tell you exactly if they feel the same or not, so I have a better idea about the feel of on both mousepads. So this mousepad doesn't come with anything fancy. So this is the large. The dimensions of the large are 11 by 12, I believe. Give me 1 second. Let me check real quick. Okay, so the dimensions of the Dechanic are 13 by 11 inches. So it's not the biggest mousepad out there, but for 10 bucks, it's not. I think the surface is okay. It's definitely not gonna be for me because I play at 400 DPI. So I need something bigger, like the Equate Plus's size or the G640 size. So this is more to get an initial feel. However, I am going to try playing with it. If I like the surface, I may just like the Mousepad company mousepad more, just because it's a larger size, as opposed to this one being small. This one did cost 10 bucks, and the Mousepad company's mousepad that I ordered was their large. That one was $35. So this is more to try out the surface and compare and get a better feel for when I get the Mousepad company mousepad. I'll give you guys the initial first impressions on that. Alright, so nothing fancy here. We don't get no fancy box. It's just rolled out and shipped in one of these and standard Amazon packages. And yeah, this feels okay. The cloth, it feels like one of those jerseys, basketball jerseys. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but the surface reminds me a lot like that, or one of those Jan Sports backpacks, mesh. It feels almost mesh, the texture. It's definitely a different cloth. It's not just your standard cloth pad. It has a different texture. It is rougher. I can feel this on my forearm right away. The Equate Plus is a lot softer than the Dechanic. So if you guys don't like rough surfaces on your forearm, then you might want to stay away from the Dechanic or the Mousepad company mousepads. I do, however, like the stitching on this. It's not big or fat like this one on the Equate Plus. I like this. It reminds me kind of the stitching on the G640. If you guys heard or seen a G640 or own one, the stitching on this one's very low profile. It's not bumpy like the one on the Equate Plus. So yeah, so initial first impressions, yeah, it reminds me of a jersey or that material, those backpacks with holes on there are made out of, like the Jan Sports backpacks. Yeah, it's very, very different. So glide, let's see. Okay. Alright, so here I have the G-Wo's Hottie. I do have some tiger arcs on them, and yeah, this is gonna be more on the control side of things. You know what? I think it's actually big enough for me to game with it for a while, so I will be able to get a better idea when I'm using it. But Okay, now let me compare it with the Equate Plus real quick. All right. Okay. All right. So this feels similar to the Equate Plus, just a lot rougher in my opinion. I don't think it doesn't. There's nothing too different like a Dash. A Dash was very unique, and that's what's been taking us a while to actually come up with the final review. Just because it's been really hard to describe the feel of that mousepad. It's really the true embodiment of a hybrid mousepad. But stay tuned. We're almost done releasing a review for that one. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Equate Plus, except the Equate Plus is a lot smoother and faster. This is slower. This is a little slower. It's not drastically slower, but it is slower. Yeah, just doing this, it already bothers my forearm. Not a lot, but I notice it more than any other mousepad I've used. Alright, now compared to the G640 we have right here. So this is a lot smoother, but it has stopping power. So the G640, I've been using the G640 for quite some time now, like 3 weeks, and I really like the initial feel of it. It felt very smooth, and it had good stopping power. But I noticed over time, it ended up slowing down on me, and it got really sticky. I noticed it got affected by humidity a lot, and I felt like the surface got grainy after a while, and there was no dust or dirt on it. It just, yeah, the surface on this thing wears out pretty fast. I did just finish washing it a couple hours ago, and I did get some of the glide back, but it still doesn't feel the same. Now it's unfortunate. I did hear a lot of rumors about the G640 slowing down about a month or 2 in. Unfortunately for me, it took about 3 weeks, and the humidity didn't help at all. So that sucks. But I did get some of the glide back by washing it, so that's good. And yeah, okay, so compared with the G640, it's a lot slower. I can feel this is a lot slower. Yeah, the G640 is smoother and slightly faster than the Equate Plus, but it has good stopping power. And this is just straight up stopping power. This is the most stopping power mousepad that I've used. So compared to the Equate Plus, which is pretty good, delivers good speed and good stopping power, I feel like if you felt this was too fast for you, then this might just be up your alley. The only thing that sucks about the Dechanic is that the surface is really rough on your forearm. The good thing, luckily, is that the stitching is pretty low profile, so it's not going to be bumpy and sticking out and bothering your forearm a whole lot, but the surface is, so that's unfortunate. I really gotta try the mousepad to see how exactly it performs. I'll be doing that. In the meantime, I'll be doing that in the meantime while the Mousepad company mousepad comes out. And if I like the performance of the Dechanic, I will let you guys know how it performs. And yeah, go ahead and let you guys know if the surface really is the same. But yeah, so far the Dechanic is okay. I don't think it's gonna be up my alley. The G640 is actually pretty good. I didn't think I would like the G640 a lot, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try it, see how my flick shots are, see if I notice any good improvements on Kovacs. I really like using Kovacs a lot. It helps with my hand-eye coordination recently during my multiple sclerosis. So I've been using a lot of control pads recently, and I noticed that control pads help me stabilize my shot, as using something like a speed pad is just too unstable for me. I'm not as accurate as I used to be with them anymore. But yeah, so I've been really into control pads. So when I heard about the Mousepad company mousepad, I got really interested and I bought it. Unfortunately for me, I heard about the Dechanic a little bit too late. I saw the video and I saw the Reddit post, and the same day my Mousepad was shipped. So sucks for me, but hey, at least we get to try out and see if the two surfaces are the same or not. But yeah, that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. This is Gus from Hardware Unplugged, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.